This is your girl, the Authentic Empress. I am also a fellow Libra with you. My rising is Libra, so I believe there's going to be some messages in here from me as well. But as I was preparing to go live for you guys, the caption or the title is what came to me. Cutthroat, transparency. Got these, well, I heard agents too, so got these agents and these karmics on a tightrope, right? Alright, so I'm going to pull some cards, see what Spirit has for you, Libra. But what I was hearing was that there could be some individuals intentionally trying to war with you or challenge you, or I couldn't help but hear something along the lines of wishing for you, like wishing to silence you in this power, right? You standing in this power where you're able to be transparent with people. We got God's plan here, which is according to God's plan, right? You being the scales, right? And the Queen of Swords, right? The Empress energy. Because these individuals that you've been encountering are running from something. There's something that they're running from. If this is you, Libra, is there something you're running from? So this could talk about running from God's plan. So making sure you guys are in alignment, right? Because what I'm hearing is whenever you just be you, right, as you're designed to be, right, that pillar of truth, right, the outcomes aren't always desirable, right? You can have some people, well, there's plenty of people who have a hard time, a challenging time with accepting the truth as it is, right? So you may feel discouraged when these individuals instead begin to insult you, or, you know, do some shady shit towards you, or try to leave you hanging, or they want this truth that you reveal in abundance. They want you to doubt it. They want you to doubt this ability that you have. So they'll try to downplay it, make it seem like you don't know what you're talking about. But this is all from intimidation. Now, these people are intimidated, right? Because this power behind this truth, like you being a person who can very plainly see directly through people's, you know, self-concepts of themselves and perceptions and stuff like that. You're just being you, you know, even though you're coming from a place where you're just trying to be helpful, right? Because this is your thing as a healer, right? Like, you help people see things transparently. This is what you do. But these individuals are running from the very thing that you exposed. The very thing that you call out. It was 303 just now, having to do with a person's integrity and their authenticity. These are the things that you address, and this could have caused some people to run away or, you know, flee from you in the past. But you need to know that it's not that these people were fleeing from you. These people were fleeing from the truth, right? And that's wherever it shows up. It's not about it just being you or it coming through you. Wherever, however it shows up, you've been dealing with individuals who have a history of running from the truth, running from themselves, running from seeing themselves, right? So they're telling you not to internalize this energy and think that it's you, that, oh, I must be the problem, because every time I just be me and, you know, in conversation and stuff like that, like, and I'm just being free and authentic and effectively responding, right? I'm effectively responding to people. You know, people have a problem with, you know, the feedback that they're getting from me, you know, with my critique, even though, you know, my intent is to see them, you know, excel, you know, be better, become better, right? Share my experience. And we got a gambler that came out of our archetype deck. Willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. So this is Spirit saying to trust your faith. Put your trust in your faith and not what is seen here. So even though these individuals, you know, may appear like they're running from you, no, Spirit is telling you to keep your faith here, to keep your faith in your journey and your path and your position to be the scales, right? To be this truth teller here, this game changer. So you're the kind of person who exploit things, but like when you exploit things, the intent behind it is to create balance, right? The end goal is balance. That's what you're trying to create here. And so this is why you may be, you know, a person who has the tendency to exploit things that people don't necessarily want to be revealed, right? But here's what I'm hearing is that they kind of have no choice but to reveal it just from interacting and engaging with you. So it's like you can't help it, right? And then the shadow attribute of this card is relying on luck rather than hard work. So what I'm hearing is you put a lot of work and labor into doing this like for a while, and this could be why you're doubting it too. We got monk, nun, selfless devotion, and single-minded dedication to spirit. So you're being encouraged. You're being encouraged to have selfless devotion to the divine realm, right? To your own soul, to your purpose and your path here, and to be single-minded and dedicated to spirit. So keep in mind that you're doing this because you're co-creating with the universe. You're doing this because you're a divine child, right? This is why you're doing this. So never allow these people to gamble your heart, gamble your emotions, gamble your perceptions just because they're not getting the payout that they hope for, right? So what I'm hearing too, you could have dealt with a lot of players here. We got saboteur, players here trying to come and sabotage this confidence that you have, this supreme confidence, like to just live in your truth and live freely, even when it comes to your encounters with other people, right? Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it will bring to your life. So they're telling you that you need to invest in empowering yourself, feeling empowered, because it's going to bring these changes that you've been desiring, that you've been hoping for, you've been manifesting. So yeah, that's why I'm here. So whenever these people try to show you other shit that you know it's not like you, put your blindfold on and go ahead and keep going, because that's the thing. You have eyes. Okay. Your eyes, your spiritual eyes are just so activated, right? So clear that this is the kind of like concept of who you are. Like your physical eyes can be bounded and you will still walk this fucking path without fucking stubbing a toe, right? So that's what they're telling you here. Yeah, having people trying to burst your bubble, like when you feeling like you're at your highest self, or you know, when you're in your highest emotions, or these type of things, right? Walking in your higher power, you have these people come here to try to sabotage and burst your bubble, right? These people who are running away from something, running away from the truth. The shadow attribute of this card is induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. So you were encountering people who had a desire to undermine you because, oh, she too fucking smart, he too fucking smart, or, you know, they're too free, and, you know, people wanting to exert their stagnancy onto you, feeling like you should be stuck and sad about them or crying over them. And it's not that you guys don't take the necessary time to do this. We got the warrior card. But you're not somebody who's just going to sit in that shit, right? You have people who want you to sit and suffer. They want you to suffer, like, they want it to be drug out here, right? They don't want you to be your own hero. They don't want you to be your own hero. So we got light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. This is your energy, Libra. You have passion for self-empowerment here. Yeah, but you have these people who are literally trying to sabotage your passion to empower yourself. Literally, that's what it is. So I'm hearing like you could be like very mystic, like gypsy, like nun, like. So it's very clear. It's very clear to these individuals that you are very devout. Like you're a very devout person, that you're selfless. So you could have had people trying to take advantage of this energy that you have. This could have something to do with finances too, like trying to gamble you because you're so generous and so loving, right? Because you're still Venusian. Yeah, you might be the scales and, you know, the truth teller, you know, very intelligent and bright, witty, sharp with her words, very intense with her words. But no, you're not the individual who's just completely, you're not the kind of, like, you're equally loving and giving equally, right? Very, very generous. Very, very generous. Like, you are literally the embodiment of a person who would give their fucking last to somebody just because of how much you love them. Like, you would take care of other people's children like they're your own. Like, you're that kind of individual, right? You take on a lot. You take on a lot. So not even a matter of you just being your own hero, but being a hero in a lot of people's lives here. So you could be yeah, some of you guys could be, some Libras, not all Libras, could be trying to run from this, and this is a part of your path. You could be trying to run because you're tired of it. You're tired of the outcomes, the negative outcomes. Some of you is absolutely different. Like, you understand, like, you know, the good, like, you take the good and the bad. You understand, like, you know, you take a necessary time to process the bad and, you know, figure out why did this shit fucking happen. So then we got child magical, because you're a divine child, like I said earlier, and you're magical. So this magic that, you know, this magic is referring to your clairs, right? Your clairvoyances. Like, it's just really, it's like how Libra is the Queen of Swords, right, in tarot. It's like your perception or your vision, like, it's literally like a knife, a sword. So a person can come to you with a whole fucking saran wrap around their auric field, and your ass just looking at them is like a sword. Your gaze cuts through that shit and just unveils. And this is my thing. When you begin to speak on what you see, what you perceive, what you're able to detect from what these people communicate to you, it's like, even though you've already cut through that saran wrap that's around their auric field, the more you reveal about themselves and what you're able to see, it just peels it back off of them. So when that begins to happen, you'll have these people try to, you know, run away or make excuses, try to avoid you, or they switch up on you, right? These people will switch up on you because it's like, no, you starting to see me a little bit too much, and it's like what you're seeing, a lot of people don't see or recognize in me, and that just, it causes discomfort for people. So people feel like they're sparing themselves from and what I heard too, the discomfort gets misinterpreted by these individuals as well, but that's because they're used to self-sabotaging, right, connections, or especially people like you, like connections and arrangements with people like you. These people may have a tendency to sabotage that, because why? Because you're a divine mirror, and you bring to light what these people try to avoid and distract themselves from. All right, get any more cards from here? So, and then we got warrior came out for you again. You're a warrior. You're a divine warrior. So it talks about that Queen of Swords energy again, right? But if you look closely at this card, you see what she's holding. You see that stick she's holding? It's almost like a spear or a lightning bolt, right? So this is how you are. This is the effect that you leave on people. Like, they get struck. Like when you reveal a lot of revelations to people as well. You're very, very smart spiritually. So the light attributes of warrior is strength, skill. That's what I was hearing too, that you're very skillful in your craft. Discipline and toughness. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Hero is, so you got hero again. Stoic, well, the word stoic. So like Taurus energy, you can have Taurus energy also, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. So that's what it is with you. You've sacrificed and sabotaged some egos here, but it was rightfully so. That's a part of God's plan. God's plan, right? Self-sacrifice. So this talks about, you know, even you engaging in self-sacrifice in order to conquer the ego. So this is talking about your own ego, but a lot of these individuals, it's about their ego as well. So this is something that you do. Some of you guys are aware of this. Some of you guys have an inkling and you doubt it. Some of you guys have been trying to run away from this because you feel like it brings unnecessary feelings that you just don't want to deal with, right? Libra likes to be happy and free and, you know, just love, like, right? We're talking about this Venusian energy. But this talks about an individual who has a lot of discipline in what they do, like, and who they are. Or this could talk about you enhancing your discipline with this, especially like you not doubting your path just because of how other people receive you or their inability to receive you, right? Avenge. So you're being avenged for something here, or Spirit is encouraging you to avenge yourself, right? Avenge yourself by renewing your passion for your personal empowerment. Because you could have been engaging in some escapism. I don't even remember. I don't know the name of this song. I think it's by Mary J. Blige, but I heard "Broken Heart Again," and I literally don't even know the words, but I'm hearing that song. Then we got this card came out. This is the second time this card done popped up as well. So let's see. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Okay, so Spirit is telling you to be mindful that these individuals don't kind of push you or subconsciously program you into becoming superficial because you feel like being too official is insulting. Being too official is too hard for people to digest. Being too official, you know what I'm saying, makes people too uncomfortable. So they're telling you to avoid superficiality by trying to appease other people's ego. You're supposed to be an ego breaker, right? You're supposed to be a conqueror of ego. So they're telling you not to water yourself down or reduce yourself to appease a person's ego or insecurities, right? Because what sense does it make for you to grow in all this knowledge and, you know, in this discipline and to enhance all these skills, right? Just for you to, you know, demote yourself. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? So they're telling you, despite how these people receive you, which is not going to be everybody, these vampires, despite, you know, how these vampires perceive you, how they, their inability to receive you, to receive truth, this was something that was going on long before you. So don't internalize this energy. Don't internalize this energy. The light attribute of vampire says, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So you just need to make sure you're remaining aware, like you're properly discerning these interactions, encounters, and engagements with these people so that you do not internalize their fucking projections, right? So that's what Spirit is encouraging you to do at this time. Shadow attributes of vampire, depleting others for your psychic survival. So you guys have experienced a couple of these people who will come in and just bask in your Venusian light, right? And they sit there and they just suck up and they suck up all this information, all this knowledge, all this, you know, revelation, you know, that you give to them. But this ends up depleting your psychic abilities, and you will feel drained or feel tired, or you can even fall into an energy of pessimism, chronic complaining, and codependency. So whenever you feel yourself in this energy where you feel like you're being more pessimistic than usual, then you need to know there's a vampire in the mix somewhere. Somebody who's trying to deplete your psychic abilities so you can stay clear in your clairs, right? And your self-perception concept of yourself. So we got a damsel. Okay, what I heard too, motherfuckers mad because you're not a fucking damsel in distress. So you've encountered some relationships where you've been yourself. Motherfuckers call themselves leaving you behind or making you feel abandoned, trying to trigger you because of past experiences that you've openly shared with these people. That's the thing. Some of you guys gonna be feeling like that's ultimately your downfall, that you overshare. You're an oversharer, and that's because you're very transparent. Of course. So some of you guys you think that because you're an oversharer, that this is ultimately leading to your downfall, but this is just who you are, because you're somebody who's free in who they are. You're very free and confident about yourself, your mistakes, and your wins. And you share it because you're sharing it in hopes that it will help somebody. It will help somebody enhance their life journey, right? So this is why you do this, and you don't have no shame to that. But you have people who want you to be shameful. They want you to be shameful about your past, about your decisions and your choices, right? You have men. If you're a woman, you could have had some men who wanted you to feel like a damsel, right? Wanted you to feel like a damsel in distress. Or when they came to you, they assumed that you was possibly a damsel in distress, but then they found out you was the complete fucking opposite. You was the complete opposite. So you got people salty about how you move, like your move on game. Like, you got people salty about that too. You got people salty because it's like you cut off and you cut all the way off too. So you're also a visionary here. And you remember what I said about, look at this confirmation. A Samaritan and a judge. So even though you're the Queen of Swords, right? You're the Empress. You know, you have an essence of rulership, leadership, where it's going to call for you to be transparent. It's going to call for you to be very clear, right? Right? But you're also a fucking Venusian. You're still a Venusian, so you're a good Samaritan. You're very generous and giving. So you have people who get misled by this energy. They think they can come in and try to sabotage and burst your fucking bubble. I'm gonna come in and burst her fucking bubble because it provides them some type of ego stroke, and not just that, some energy, right? Because this talks about depleting your psychic ability. Yeah. So you'll even have people come in your life just to fucking compete with you, just to compete with your ideologies as well. Try to make you prove yourself. Try to make you prove your intelligence, right? Have motherfuckers coming in trying to test you or whatever, like it's SAT, ACT. So you experience people like that too. And it could be the opposite sex. You could experience it more from the opposite sex than you do the same sex. So I got shorts on. Y'all ain't see nothing. Alright. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to pull from this deck. But we do have the angel card here as well. So you guys, it says helping those in need with no expectation of return. So the reason why Spirit is telling you to have this mentality is because it's going to help you detach from these people's reactions, responses, or the lack thereof. It's going to help you detach from their emotions and what they're projecting onto you, right? Like, you just be you. If you have the attitude of just being you 100%, and you can always refer back to, I was honest, I was transparent, I didn't tell any lies, I played my part with integrity. When you can refer back to that, you don't have to sit here and ruminate over somebody else's decisions towards you or how they chose to move because they're running from something or running from God's plan, right? Because you're not running from God's plan. You are God's plan. God's plan. God's plan. Oh, let me show you this card before I shuffle this one. Church in the Wild. Church in a while. So this is talking about a free spirit Libra here. Somebody who's very free spirit, but also a person who has a ministry, right? A very powerful ministry is within you. So you could be a prophet as well. You could have like some prophet gifts also. And then we got master student here. So I'm talking to a master student, somebody who is very well versed in essential and relevant knowledge. I don't know why this is out, besides what I heard was ego. You murder people's ego. Like fractured, broken, fluctuated, imbalanced egos. You murder that shit. Yeah, people who are living a lie. People who are living a lie. You bring ego deaths to people who are living in a lie. People who refuse to address this, to be accountable, to acknowledge this, right? That's why it's in reverse. Yeah, you put a death to those people, those connections. You put a death to those type of that type of energy in your life. And this will have these motherfuckers like intentionally trying to do shit because they want you to be disgraced over them. No. We got ineffable name. So something to do with your name, the meaning of your name, the meaning behind your name as well. Some of you guys may be needing to look into that. Because there's something about your name that's very powerful. Like, for example, I'm a Libra rising, and my name is Jada, and my name means the knowing one. The knowing one, knowledge. Exactly. These people are very indirect. And why are they indirect? Because they're running from the truth. They're running from everything that's going to direct them or put them in the course of having to be accountable for who they are authentically, not their disguise, you know, not the cloak of secrecy. No, right? Because look at this person. Look at this individual with this cloak on, right? Like they're trying to mask or disguise their identity. No. No. You're the motherfucker. You walk into a room of spiritual darkness and your eyes are flashlights. You ain't even gotta fucking look around. You walk directly to the issue. That's the type of energy that you have. Huh. Yeah. Because you're not a fucking damsel. Okay, what I'm hearing too is Fiona in Shrek, right? Because she's a princess, like every other princess, she's supposed to just be a fucking damsel in distress, right? Oh, come rescue me, save me. And she went in by her fucking self. She went in by her fucking self. So this is the type of energy that you have. Okay, something about somebody being sneaky around you. Somebody being sneaky around you. And then I have the fairies are assisting you at this time. Or you could even be a fairy or have fairy blood. But they said the fairies are assisting you with whomever, with helping you unveil this energy here, this sneaky energy. Somebody around you being sneaky. The fairies are helping you. This could relate to somebody. We got brown skin reverse. Brown skin reverse. I wonder what that means. Oh, wow. And then we also got, ooh, look at all that. I'm going to pull the cards that's peeking out. So we got creative property. So there can be somebody being sneaky in regards to your creative property. This is the card I was about to show you. Cover your crown. Cover your crown. So just like this card here about psychic, draining your psychic abilities or your psychic survival, some of you guys need to surround yourself or get you some amethyst. If you wear head wraps, invest in some head wraps or maybe a hat or something like that. But they're telling you to protect your crown. Protect your crown chakra. And there's several ways and methods you can do that. But they're encouraging you to do this at this time. Something about your food too, what you're eating. And then somebody, this sneaky person, or there's an individual in your energy right now who are too prideful. Too prideful to admit they were wrong. You're worth more. You're worth more. So there's an individual speaking through here at this time. I'm also hearing that your guides are telling you that you're worth more. But food dehydration is affecting somebody's mood at this time. So just be aware of that. Drink more water. Or just be mindful of what you're consuming. What you're consuming. Because food and dehydration doesn't have to just it doesn't have to just simply relate to physical food and drink. So it can be food for your spirit, food for your soul. So somebody needs to feed their soul, right? This talks about a person. There can be an individual. This individual could be very malnourished. In their spirit, their inner man, right? Yeah, this is a person who's desensitized. This is an individual who's desensitized. Or you could experience some people trying to desensitize you in some shape or form. And then we got pick me here. Pick me. So it's somebody who's a pick me, a clout chaser. Yeah. And then we got they don't believe them, but it came in reverse. Let's see. Let's clarify these cards that's out. Where we at? Okay. Good timing. Alright. Clarify vampire. I bet they do. So the same two cards came out again. Desensitized, you're worth more. And then we have forgive them for they know not what they do. Oh, wow. So we got blood magic here in reverse. Let's see what this energy is about. Blood magic. And that fell on top of vampire. And forgive them for they know not what they do. So you need to know you're protected from whatever this magic was that was done on you. And this could be, the blood could be referring to family members. It doesn't have to necessarily be somebody putting blood in your food, but that's also a thing. Somebody could have been trying to put period blood in your food. So be mindful who food you eating. Alright? Be mindful. We'll clarify after I clarify these other cards. Alright, what's the gambler card? Divine Living Ancestors, Divine Living Spirit. What's the gambling card? So we gotta trust your heart. Some of you guys could be feeling like your heart is has been like failing you or deceiving you lately or in recent times. They're telling you to trust your heart here. Trust your heart. And we got food and dehydration again. So somebody really needs understand that your food really does impact your mood. It impacts your energy. It really does. It can even cause imbalances in your chakras or blockages. So be mindful of your food or whatever you're consuming as well. Clarify saboteur. Clarify saboteur for Libra. Somebody needs to stop anticipating misfortune. Somebody needs to stop anticipating it. Stop anticipating it. What I'm hearing is that you're not all, your whole like perception is not just low vibrational, like as it pertains to yourself, and you're just all together like a person who just is pessimistic and you anticipate misfortune or whatever. No, you're just trying, you're trying to be, you feel like you've been irresponsible with your heart. You feel like you've been irresponsible with your heart in the past or in the recent past. We got intellectual property here. So there could be some individuals trying to steal your intellectual property or your creative property because we got pulled back from social media here. Yeah. And then we got chances as well. And then we got upgrade. Now, I'm showing this, Feds watching, but you know what song I heard? I'm gonna be fresh as hell if the Feds watching. So I'm hearing that y'all fresh as hell. Like, these agents or these people trying to come and infiltrate and try to trying to sabotage your confidence of yourself. I heard y'all be fresh as fuck. Y'all be fresh as hell. But anyway, we got upgrade here. So there's gonna be some upgrades now and in the near future. Some upgrade. You could have been an upgrade to these individuals as well. Yeah, because we got stop fronting and pick me. So there's somebody that wants you to pick them too. Somebody think you fronting. You is completely transparent with this person, with how you feel towards them, that you don't want no dealings with them. And this person, in their mind, they think they trying to make themselves believe that you're fronting or could be saying this to you. Yeah, stop fronting. So somebody could, yeah. Somebody could be trying to say that whatever story or narrative that you're giving as it pertains to yourself, right? Who you are, knowing who the fuck you are and just speaking from yourself, your perspective, right? There could be individuals saying stop fronting, or trying to make it seem like you're lying or you're exaggerating. It's just some sob story or, you know. But somebody says stop fronting. And then we got cover your head peeked out again. So you could be undergoing some psychic attacks at this time. Some attacks on your mental, right? So intellectual property. So there could be people trying to sift your intellectual property through your actual mind, your crown chakra. So that's why they're telling you to protect your crown at this time. What's saboteur? Yeah, because these people don't want to see you ascend and rise into your north node here. These people are trying to sabotage you from ascending, literally. Ascending out of this bullshit, right? Out of things that are not aligned with you authentically. Let me see what you said. Exactly. Exactly. So you remember when I said you have people trying to challenge your gangster right now, trying to test your gangster? Yeah. Yeah. Or trying to induce you to engage in self-destructive behavior so you'll take yourself out. Yeah, but these are people who have a desire to undermine you out of jealousy. Clarify, damsel. So we got supermoon, something about the supermoon as well. Excuse me. Oh, so what I just heard was supermoon clarifying damsel. I'm hearing about your intuition. Your intuition is not it's not normal at all. It's not like the normal feminine intuition here. Like it's on some super shit, okay? That's what I'm hearing as well. You're far from a fucking damsel. And then we got say no more. Say no more. And then we have thy good and faithful servant. Now, say no more, it first came out reverse. So, you could be on some shit. You could be on some shit where it's like, look, I said what I said. I said what I said. I ain't got to say shit else. I said what I said and I meant what I said. I said what I meant the first time. So, y'all can be on this type of energy. We also have release your creations here. And some of you guys can be creators. Because they already said you're a visionary. Say no more. Say no more. So I'm hearing that you could have been very talkative. A person who, and I mean talkative, not talkative like you talk over people, like you're a great listener, but I'm hearing like you're a person who's just filled with innovation, filled with inspiration, filled with motivation, filled with visions and downloads and stuff like that. So like people can just sit with you and take in a lot with you. But I'm here like these individuals who fuck you over or whatever, you ain't got shit else to say, and motherfuckers salty about it. Motherfuckers are intentionally trying to stir up some type of reaction, right? Somebody wants to stir up a reaction so they can sift off your energy. All right. Clarify Avenger for Libra. Where we at? 37. Clarify Avenger for Libra. Holistic health for verse. Yeah, you got people, oh my God. Some of you guys can be receiving attacks from elite groups as well. Or this could talk about you in the spirit realm being of the elites in the spirit realm. But somebody wants you to hate the skin that you're in. But you see it's reversed. So obviously you don't. But somebody wants you to hate the skin that you're in. They don't want you to they don't want you to successfully shine in your North Node energy, right? Elite groups. And then we got scattered knowledge, making it fit, more understanding. So you have some information here or some character traits and stuff like that. People are trying to make fit with who you are or whatever this narrative is that they're trying to create of you. They're trying to make things fit, right? So some of your actions, people could have been trying to like retell your story in a way that makes you look bad, right? So an action that you took that was totally innocent, ain't got shit to do with nobody, it ain't hurting nobody, it's not causing any harm, it's just something that you like to do or something that you decided you wanted to do. There could be individuals trying to speak or make remarks on whatever the fuck that was, and they're trying to taint the perception of others. Like they're trying to make it seem worse or trying to fit some shit in or fit their perceptions in or whatever. Like, give me one card for Avenger. Yeah, and then we got you're worth more again, but it's reversed. So there's people that don't want you to stand in this power, like to know that you actually can avenge yourself from any kind of violence. Any kind of violence. Because light attributes is desire to balance the scales of justice. Does this not sound like Libra? A desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. But these people don't want you to feel like you're of this this super energy, right? This angel energy, this monk nun energy, right? You got people around you, right, that don't want you to see yourself for who you actually are, right? Who you have been to other individuals. So they're telling you also to reflect on who you have been, how you positively affected others, people who are actually acknowledging it, right? Yeah. Because you got somebody here who's jealous. You, like I said, you got the opposite sex that's jealous of it too. You can be a male Libra or a female Libra, but you got the opposite sex. You would think I was gonna say you would think a person would appreciate that because it's rare, but it's not that there aren't people who don't appreciate it, because they're out there. You met some of them, but from time to time you encounter like these goddamn pick-me's and shit who irresponsible as fuck. Irresponsible as fuck. Irresponsible with their own energy. Clarify, hero. Yeah, people, these individuals are trying to project that onto you because they don't have a lot of structure. They don't have a lot of inner structure in their own lives, you know, because that structure would be what? Discipline. It will be warrior energy. It will be strength, skill, discipline, toughness, of will, heroism, stoic, self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego or one's own ego. This is what brings you structure in your life. These individuals, they lack that. They lack that. Clarify, hero. So we gotta learn something new. Sounds too good to be true. Yeah. So this could be how a lot of people see you. They feel like you sound too good to be true. And this is why these individuals doubt, you know, all that you are. And then they don't believe them. So if there was somebody trying to create this false narrative of you and they've been like consistent or persistent with this shit, whoever that they bringing this shit to, they don't believe them. They're not buying into this shit. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But they're not buying into this shit. Some of you guys, you have so much information that you should really write a book here. Spirit is telling you to write a book. It's a part of your destiny and God's plan. Yeah, but these people are not going to have a successful outcome with whatever this is. Okay. This could be a fellow air sign. This could be a karmic Libra doing this, a Gemini, or a fucking Aquarius. Because it came out reverse. Oh my God. Oh my God. Unsuccessful outcomes. They're not going to have a successful outcome with whatever the fuck this is. What's behind this card? Okay, so these people could be trying to blind others or blind you with flattery. These people could be trying to do like glamour spells and shit like that to make themselves look innocent or look like the one that's on the good end, and you being the antagonist while they're the protagonist. Yeah, these people could be trying to blind you with flattery. So be mindful. Somebody needs to be mindful here. Yeah, because somebody could be trying to trick you into harming you. Somebody could be trying to blind you so that they can harm you. So be mindful. Be mindful. Yeah, because these individuals are jealous of you. They're jealous of your power, of your anointing. That's what I heard. Your anointing. So I'm talking to a very anointed individual. Clarify, hero. Look, I didn't even mean to put this card back in the deck. I am running from something. These individuals are running from something while you're climbing up mountains. You're conquering the mountains in your life. You're climbing up the mountains. You're trying to reach the highest peak. But these individuals are running from themselves. Well, look, this is what they're running from. Reproach. reproach. Because it's going to be some fucking karma. It's going to be some fucking judgment for whatever this failed ass, sorry ass attempt was of them trying to control some aspect of your life. They're going to have to reap the karma for that shit. So these individuals could be going through reproach right now at this moment. Trying to play the villain, trying to play the antagonist cloaked as the protagonist. Bullshit. Yeah, no acceleration in these actions. We got passport reversed. No acceleration in these actions. And then Spirit is telling you to stop doubting your abilities. Stop doubting your abilities. And this is not saying that you always doubt your abilities, right? This could be something pertaining to some creative project or endeavor as well. Stop doubting your abilities here. Don't let these people put you in the energy of doubt either, right? Yeah, don't allow these people to put you in the energy of doubt also. And then we got consultation reversed. So some of you guys could be avoiding like this consultation energy that you may have with people. Like people feel like they can come to you and consult with you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for being you, King. Look who came out. Shango Macho. Luck, money, power, and love. So this is what's coming in for you. This is what's coming in for you. That was random. Yeah, but somebody needs to pull back their energy. Somebody needs to pull back from social media. You're on there a little bit too much. You're becoming a little bit too dependent on it, and it's affecting your mood. It's affecting your mood. It's also making you more accessible and vulnerable to, you know, other spirits. So just take a break here and there, right? Oh, I apologize. It's fine. I'll just call you Beloved then. Beloved. I know people overuse and abuse that shit excessively. So we got Master Teacher 33. I'm glad you said it because this talks about the humility that you guys have as well. But it's also, the number 33 also talks about authenticity and integrity. Somebody is an author here. Somebody is a pending author. Because we got another one that says, this says read a book, but one that already came out was write a book. But this is also something that helps you, helps your energy, helps stabilize your energy as well for you to read something. Find something intriguing for you that you can just get lost in, right? Learn something new. And they're telling you to lighten up. Have no shame about lightening up, having fun, being playful. This is something that can also help stabilize your energy and help you detach from these lower vibrational energies that people are trying to impose on you. Because energy is energy in motion. Emotions is energy in motion. So these people trying to arouse certain emotions in you to fucking inject energy into you that does not belong to you. Yeah, they're telling you to find ways to have fun, to be playful, to move your body. Yeah, because these people, whatever they've been wishing on you is denied. Their prayers have been denied. Oh my God. You got somebody, okay. One of these individuals you could have a relationship with, because we got something about have my baby. For some of you guys, have my baby, yeah. So somebody could be wanting to have children with you. And they could be trying to blind you with flattery, so be mindful. Because if they have to blind you with flattery and shit like that, there's something wrong with that. But we also have Atlantis, so some of you guys can be Atlanteans as well. But we about to be at 50 minutes. We got Master Teacher 33 again. Oh, wow. And then we got do not bow down to men. So do not bow down to these men, these people who are trying to exert control and power over you. Do not bow down to them. You guys are already in this energy any fucking way. Oh, that's confirmation. Wow. And then Atlantis came out shortly after reading the book. But there's some information in there for you that's really going to help you traject. Somebody needs to know that you are actually the golden child. Somebody could have been trying to scapegoat you or trying to make you feel like you're the outcast. And you could have been the outcast. But Spirit is telling you in the spirit realm, you're a golden child. You're of the elite, right? And then we got family secrets here. Family secrets. So these people could be trying to shut you up, sabotage you because you could be revealing family secrets. but something to do with the family, something about family secrets here. Yeah. Somebody wanting this misfortune to happen. So they could be trying to design this over social media. That could be why they're telling you to pull back from social media at this time. You know, allow there to be a little bit of mystery about yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Allow there to be mystery about yourself. Okay? Yeah, because there's an individual that's assigned. There's somebody who's been assigned to you to try to create havoc or sabotage. So just be mindful. Be mindful. And we got cover your crown again. There could be something that you borrowed from somebody. You need to reevaluate that choice here, because there could be some energy on it that, you know, be mindful about that. Something about borrowing something. But there's an individual here who also defends you behind your back. And then to expect celebrations. Expect celebrations with people who actually love you. People who are sincere. Right? Teach. So if you have some information that can really help people, you could be an artist, because we have music videos show up twice. And there's the spirit of saying, to whom much is given, much is required. So we giving you a lot, but there's much required for you to do this. So they're telling you to teach your way through whatever that may look like, because you are the herbal tea. You have the herbal tea. Okay? What's the tea, Libra? What's the tea? Oh, these motherfuckers, they too prideful, and they can't admit that they're wrong, and they all bark and no bite. That's the tea coming from Libra. They all bark and no bite. You got some individuals who think you're all bark and no bite too, because of the power that you have in your speech, the power through your speech and speaking up for yourself and speaking your truth. You have people who are trying to test you, trying to challenge you, making false allegations. Oh, they just all barking and no bite, all barking no bite. People trying to create this narrative of you being weak and you being a coward or whatever, because you're very bold, because you're very courageous, right? So they could be trying to prove the complete opposite. So they could be trying to arrange things too to look, poisoning. So remember, be mindful about your food. Be mindful about people trying to poison your mind with bullshit. And this could be a water sign that's doing this. A karmic water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But these are individuals who don't want you to have relief here. Like somebody you detach from, they don't want you to have relief. They want you to doubt your decisions. They want you to go back on whatever promise you've made to yourself regarding these people. Clarify monk, none. So this is the level that you're on. Spirit wants you to know you're in this kind of league, and that's Bob Marley, Lauryn Hill, J. Cole, Wyclef Jean league. This is the league that you're in. Somebody needs to know this. You need to know this. These are legends, and they're not just any legends. These are people who make social change, like real permanent changes, like through their creative endeavors, right? Through their creative abilities. So they're saying don't doubt your abilities, because this you have the potential. You have the potential to create a legendary legacy, bro. But it's probably going to require you to pull back from social media so that you can work on this, right? You can draw your focus in. Yeah. So you can be learning something new right now as well. Or pull back your energy from social media to learn something new, right? All right. We gotta go. Y'all gotta give me one card. Give me one card. Give me one card. I'll take the one that's flipped. So we have thy good and faithful servant, and that clarified monk and none. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Okay, and what you're not, which is the Walking Dead. It came out reversed. Remember who you are and what you're not and what you're surrounded by. The Walking Dead. And then it says truth is stranger than fiction. Oh, wow. So these people can find you very strange. There could be something very eccentric, unique original, different that you do, or just how you carry yourself is very eccentric, right? It's very strange. I just heard Stranger Things. Stranger Things. Okay, so somebody, there's going to be an unexpected financial miracle. I guess not unexpected now, because I said it. Yeah, but you need to know that if you suspected somebody participating in defamation of character over your name, it's definitely been, you're absolutely right. But Spirit wants you to know you are rare. You are rare. And they said finish him. So they gonna finish him. They gonna finish him. While you over here, look, I want you to see what's behind it. While you over here detaching, reading a book, enhancing your knowledge, sharpening, edifying yourself, finish them. Spirit is going to finish these people for you. All right, y'all, I have to go. But thank you, Libra, my fellow Venusians. I'm a Venusian with you. Taurus Sun, Libra Rising. I love y'all. I will see you guys next time. And I really hope that you were able to get some type of assistance or relief or confirmation. Why did you say sorry? Or confirmation from this reading. But it's your girl, the Authentic Empress, and I will see you guys next time.